Mountain UTV, and today we're going to install some Super ATV portals, Super ATV Warriors on the brand new 2024 Polaris Ranger North Star Edition. Very nice. Stay with me. I've got 32, 10, 14 Super ATV Warriors here in the standard compound. I've got their 4-inch portals with the gear reduction. It's going to come with that, and a bunch of bracing and some fluid, and an anxious puppy here. So let's get rolling, folks. Yeah. Okay guys, moving right along here, removing basically the knuckle, brake line all the way in, getting things down to the nitty gritty, so we can install the new portals, new rotors with hubs. Yeah, fun stuff. And I am all alone, missing my son for sure. Okay, next step is to press in the wheel studs into the rotor hub assembly here. Nice thing is Super ATV gives you the selection for the different models. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get the 12mm by 1.5 studs pressed in here. Just kind of using a setup to where it's going to capture and drop it right in. I like to use the air hammer for quick pounding, and there we go. Okay, I've got the new plate in here that's going to attach to the stock ball joint and attach with stock hardware. And the tie rod end as well is going to attach and use stock hardware. All right, moving on. Okay, now I've got both of the idler assemblies basically bolted up here and the caliper brackets set. Ball joints, tie rod ends are hooked up. Not too time consuming, did both fronts. Got things paint marked here. Yeah. All right, now I'm getting the new brake lines hooked up to the calipers. I did remove the calipers, hook up the new bracket that comes with the kit, the new bolts that come with the kit, and then you actually need to flip the calipers from side to side. You always want your bleeder to be at the highest point on the caliper. When they say they want the bleeders up high, that's what they're talking about. Gotta be able to get all that air out. All right, I've got the front brakes bled out, getting the front tires mounted up and bolted on, and I'm gonna move on to the rear right after the lunch. Okay guys, Mike just dropped off 2 more wheels for me. These are the front wheels, which are going to be the 6-inch wide versus the 8-inch wide wheel. They'll work in front and rear positions. Yep, it's got the 14x6 on it. So we'll get all 4 tires mounted up on those. All 4 tires will be the same height that way. I like that too. I kind of don't like the staggered wheel setup. And Mike, this customer here in particular, does not run staggered wheels on any of his units. This isn't the first time we've done this. So back to the rear here, getting the stock knuckles out of there and rotor assembly and getting this plate mounted up. I am having to transfer over the center crush pin and the bushing caps. It did come with new bushings. Nice and simple. Getting the brake lines gutted out of here. I had to cut rivets off of here, or drill rivets, as you can see. So yeah, moving right along. Okay, on the rear calipers, they just relocate the bracket mount and use the stock bracket, so you don't actually have to take the caliper apart like you do on the front. So a little bit smoother action there. We'll need to get the new brake line on and route it over. I still need to pull the last retainer bolt off the rear brake line. Some of these are kind of a little bugger to get to. There's Torx fasteners down in there holding the brake line bracket in, but not terrible when you got little battery tools. Here and riveted into place, removing the old brake line. Just got it set up there so the fluid doesn't drip out. I'm gonna come over to this block over here. I'm gonna go after that line which reached to the other side. There were, you know, just a couple of those fasteners that were hiding in there, but we're getting it out of here, and I'm gonna get the system bled out and tires on, and we'll check the ride height on this bad boy when we're done. Okay, one of the last steps here, guys, is to get this thing filled up with portal blood, and that's gonna go into the fill hole here. You have a drain hole for maintenance there. Reinstall the magnetic fill plug, and I'm going to use something kind of like this with a hose and have minimal spillage. So yeah, I'm going to get her filled up here. Okay, so far this thing's looking sweet. 32s on it look great. Super ATV Warriors, about 7-8 psi in them. They stand up pretty good. Okay, let's go for our first ride in high range. So we can get a better demonstration of RPM here. Seems like it. RPM here. Straddle the mud. Nope. Feels good. Brakes, not so much. Got like 0 to no brakes. We're gonna Honda. Okay, here it is parked next to the Turbo R. I'm gonna have to get a tape measure and see, but I would say ground clearance either exceeds or is matched to mine with the squatted 35s on it. Yeah.